for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many miracles bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. By taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, know I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, proclivity, yeah. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and our home team. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
Wait, that. Wait, 20. 6 right there. 56. Hey, 66. Hey, Delta. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Alert! Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Wait, we hit.
Brady now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. And that'll be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Brady to throw. And that's complete to Gates. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They do go for it. It's Brady going deep for Diggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Tighten up, tighten up.
On second down, here's Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Check, 59. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 59! Here, switch it.
They complete it to Hill. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. Mixon trying to punch it in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. He'll get it up the middle, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Stafford on third and goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Hey, exit. Let's pin the mirrors back to go full strength. Mike 56.
To throw is Brady. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Now Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Ready. 180. Defense wins championships, baby.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 out. 72. Hey, box truck.
Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, wahoo. 72.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On first down, here's Breida. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down now, Mixon. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Trying to lay one up. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Chargers. What a risk he took, but it paid off. I mean, he took that punt from inside the 5 near the goal line, ran it all the way back.
And normal coaching says you let that one go. Anytime you're inside the 10-yard line, you let it hit and hopefully bounce into the end zone. But as you mentioned, he took a risk, and boy, did it pay off in a big way. I wonder if they let up a little bit going downfield, thinking that there was no way he was going to return that one.
This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 24, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Alert! Hey, team 6, team 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Ready. Watch out. Check 37. Check.
Back to Mixon on first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second and 12, Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 38, Brady. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Both manned it. Hey. High 7. Alpha.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. On second down, it's Bell. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Oh, yeah. 53.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Alpha. Hey, Alpha. 53 Linda.
Throwing now is Brady. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, and defensively, you've got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check 24, check 24. Check safety, check safety. Hey, 5-0.
They'll run with Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
First and 10 at the 28.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Sponge, 40 got, 40 got. Shift, watch the shift. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Zach Pascal his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Mike 10. Watch the backer. Bravo. Ball 50.
From the gun, it's Brady. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Get him, boys.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Fielded at the 33. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You can't block me. Check out 22.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Oh, he bowls over him. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 13. 59. He's coming, double up.
On first down, Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And they're going deep for Hill. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. The tight end, Seth DeValve, the intended receiver. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing here, Stafford. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mixon with it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the home team here, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I step like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate, pay their bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat women good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way, cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round here, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Let's go. Thursday night. Shit over with. Shit over with, nigga. This shit over. This shit over. This shit over with. This shit over with. Said what I said. Gunshots? Okay. Fuck out of here, nigga. Bum ass nigga.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Oakland Raiders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
My dick is bigger than yours. Fuck you thought, bitch. Little cock faggot. Fuck you. It was go.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively.
Oh, that's how you playing?
On the game's initial play. On first down, Watson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it.
This is what you do, ID?
17 yards and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he
Who's
slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Is that John Ross?
He's checking credit. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl
Look at
last year.
McCaffrey look ugly as shit, fool.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Of what? He's not running the ball on me. You the one changing formations. I ain't doing shit. You the one calling audibles and shit.
Second down, McCaffrey. The
ID.
second down play, not much better than the first.
My safeties are run support.
There.
Throw that ball.
Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news
They
this
run
week.
support.
He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Don't do it, ID. I'm telling you. It's not what you think.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Bruh. You don't get the glitching, fool.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the
I got the house.
24-yard
I got the house, bruh. Hey, hold on. I gotta pause the game real quick. I gotta pause it.
There, incomplete. Christian.
Yo, Nate, what's your email? My resume. I gotta send it out to the coach. Don't worry about it, dog. I need your work. Yeah, I got it. I gotta fix it on your computer real quick.
Alright, yo. Yeah, bro, I got the house, bro. I had to go up there. Yeah, I put an offer on the house on Monday and got the jump.
Last year's catch leader among running backs, the intended receiver,
yes,
but it's going to be second down. The 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Alright, back to this game though. They fucking up my whole defense.
Back to the ground attack.
They fucked it up. No, bro, you're not juking nothing.
20 following a pickup of 4. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Don't do it, ID.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Fuck no. So he didn't go out of bounds yet. He just standing at the
John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening.
You beat me once already, right?
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
Oh, that's what I was trying to figure. I was trying to think, like, did we play already? I need this game. This is, you know, get me back in the playoffs. Bro, I just scored 54 points on the Packers.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
He's fucking trash, bro. This nigga just kept throwing me the ball. I housed the kick return.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he'll get this up to the 34.
Oh, no.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down LA.
What am I juking for?
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs
They didn't eat their Wheaties.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have
Bro,
to. Still won the ball.
fucking run.
Other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The former 2nd-round pick. This is Joe Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup there.
That shit was dead.
3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing
that shit was dead, bro.
These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes on.
Who was that?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, nah, bro.
Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA.
They must not have my lineman in the game.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes
oh, I know what it is. I traded that nigga.
Start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start,
yes, sir.
Clean,
oh, no. Oh, no.
A big hit that time of the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory.
I'm saying, though, they playing with you. Who's 23? Fucking shit up.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right?
Oh, my gosh, bruh. This is, oh, my God, bruh. Damn. That's, McCaffrey. Fantasy drive.
McCaffrey, an even 90 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
They all the way upstairs. They all the way upstairs. I don't know where they at. I heard them upstairs.
All the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
You scary, bruh.
It certainly does, and a lot of
this nigga don't want me to dump it over top. Who your DBs? Yeah, cause you scary, bruh. You playing your defense like your brother now. I'm going back my DBs 25 yards back.
Stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They're going deep for Hill.
What the fuck you talking about?
Inside the 15. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board in the first half. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and that'll make our score 14-7.
It's that double move. You want to play back? I got to do something. Got to do something, man.
This is taken at his 4.
Bro, this nigga Tyreek Cohen.
He gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
I understand he good, but he not doing.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive.
He not doing that shit to me,
bro. One play on the ground all the way to the house.
I just threw a bomb to Tyreek. Had to happen. No, bruh. Deshaun Watson.
Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
7. I don't know if that's John Ross or not. Emmanuel Sanders.
This is McCaffrey.
He trash.
Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago.
Yeah, I got Tyreek Mixon, but I got Matt Stafford. I'm gonna draft the quarterback because I can't.
There's got to be one positive to that.
Yeah.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throw the ball, he wide open.
And now he's going to use his legs.
But you had a touchdown.
With another first down at the Chargers 40.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10.
Run the ball.
Right at the 40.
Yeah, they all speed.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
I thought he was going to throw it to the tight end.
What a first down pickup of 8. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's going to go on top for the end zone.
Oh, what? What?
Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown.
Emmanuel Sanders, but that's not. He's not doing that, fool. That was a clear pick, bruh.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
And he old, like 30 something.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send
but that's cheese food.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He was brought down by Eric Harris.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A 10-yard pickup, and
he's
it's
like
enough for a
that.
Charger
I keep
first
telling
down.
y'all about him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Pascal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, and going deep for Hill.
Bruh.
This is intercepted, intended
But
for Hill.
Emmanuel Sanders can maul some more.
Jordan Lewis. Well, he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there.
I'm saying, he's not no 99. Who was the corner?
Definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble.
Who was the corner, though?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Throw the ball, fool.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson gets this to his running back.
Not
it's
running away
Christian
from him,
McCaffrey.
guy.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left.
Bro, come on, guys.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
They give him anything.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Jump. Oh, my gosh, bro.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm tanking. I'm tanking now.
Watson now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson.
What? Oh my.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I'm saying.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To the air yet again, Watson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
At all.
Watson, so
Nigga don't do this.
able to scramble for the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
They give you 2 cheese touchdowns to begin the game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
It's on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Make a trade.
The
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I got the #1 pick.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I ain't gonna see the time. Tripping.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Who's your kicker? Who's your kicker, fool?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want...
And that's caught.
You playing man. I could have threw it to... I got Jakeem Grant, too. I could have threw it the other side.
Second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Oh, no.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
I'm gonna get
There's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
I'm not playing man on Tyreek, thinking it's sweet,
fool. So much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
I just gotta get my defense.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Get my defense street.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey,
bro.
But a seat on the bench as well. You got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total.
Oh, that's good.
To throw again on second
No, sir.
down.
He's a 90 speed. He getting through all of that. Blake Cashman.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I told you niggas before.
The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong
Okay, that's what
direction.
you're doing,
So now
man.
what can they do on third? From the gun, here's Watson.
Get the fuck out of here,
It's
bro.
Clay. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Watson.
Yes, sir. No.
His guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You're doing dumb shit. You should have just punted the ball.
That football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. When that's the
for a Charger touchdown. Touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. As they're now getting an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. When they got the extra point.
I don't know what he's doing now. I need you give it the game up.
After the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5.
Nah, hey, bruh, I'm calling my plays and I'm changing them up. If you don't change up what you doing, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. They stay on the ground.
Type of angle.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Bruh, this is what they be doing, man.
Watson on first down.
Throw the ball. Oh my, yes.
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
You got to change it up,
and there
man.
we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
Hey, bro, you gotta go the other way, fool. There's too many dogs over here. There's too many dogs on that side.
He's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame,
because you don't know what you're doing out there.
Yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Bro.
Contact. It's incomplete.
He was right there, dude. Niggas they don't want to pick it off.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
That man got a boot. I'm telling you. I need to get Joe Mixon involved. Why not?
The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you
no
score
offense.
Points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
he's scared.
Find the holes where the guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Running out of the gun.
Bro,
here,
I'm telling them to block them, and they're not going to do it.
On the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means how to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has
I don't know. I got Breeder. I put Breeder because he's a little faster. Cut all.
Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the Raiders call a nickel set for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, the ball. I did. I was just kicking. Oh, they just fucked me up, bro. No timeout. I ain't even call that play. I'm saying.
In the third quarter, we'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. On is the punt team now. Is this
he ain't got no leg.
On the return is Cohen. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
You'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 35 on 2nd.
Bro, oh my goodness.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
He had 3 picks last game.
Unable to find anyone open.
That was Edmonds, I think.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that
Trey
incompletion on 2nd down.
6 guys, check 6 guys. Check 3, check 3. Check, check.
Like a wide receiver, so I wouldn't even worry about no deep ball.
No, they got speed though.
To throw is Watson.
That's good, ball.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. There he goes, left side.
Hey, ID. I'm back.
Now that was a beautiful punctuate something like that, partner.
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
An exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
After the interception, here's Stafford. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
You ain't let. I like that. I told you they gave you them 14 cheese points to begin the game.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's working.
Terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of
To recall, man. They cheesing already.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge.
I told you, bro. He got 1 carry for 90 yards.
Back now in the East Bay. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
He got 1 carry for 90 yards, man.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Don't throw it.
Now it's Watson. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Oh my goodness, bruh.
This is going to be intercepted.
Where's he going? I'm shocked. They tried to cheese him though. They tried to give it to him.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He giving the game away.
They'll start on the ground for
And Grant, he was gonna be out. He was gonna be out of there.
6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
You got to run that jump back.
Stafford.
Oh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hello. How's it going? Yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you'll need the printed statements. Okay. W-2s from 2018 and 17? Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'll get those to you today. Alright. I'm back. It's over for you, Brad.
Deep forward, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Stay 50. And middle.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
They just work. OC.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this.
Bro, what you sending blisters now?
We talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
I think you gonna run the ball the other way. He didn't. There's no way he got a touchdown off of that one. But yeah.
I ain't even watching that ball. What to do?
On 2nd and 7. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they called it against you.
Sometimes it's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB. And that one might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
If they would have said.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
I'll be surprised if not half.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
That should have been a pick, bro. I'm crushing triangle, bro.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on.
We reading you, bro. It's too easy.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a
It's too easy, man.
Almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. 3rd and long, it's Watson.
Christian, yeah, I know. Hey, bruh, Deshaun Watson is not running out the pocket no more. And if this is a fake, oh, it's going out the back, not even tripping. Alright.
Too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there, maybe to pin him back. Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just
the read option.
They're a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? And this is going to be
hey, that's cheese, bruh. That's cheese. That's cheese. Who's Jay Taylor, fool? That's that's cheese, bruh. It don't matter what you changed up. He was burnt.
Opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Steps away to his left.
Look at that. What you talking about, bruh? And went to the house. That's sweat. That's sweat. Montez. Talking about, bruh. Stop playing with me. Oh my, you see the glitch, fool? Okay, I see how they going now.
To a guy like, let's say, Jamal Charles. Remember 2015? Fumbled it in a key situation.
Roby, right?
Yes, exactly right. Bradley Roby picked it up and he altered the ball game.
Yeah,
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
he got to switch something up.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it.
You just getting McCaffrey more touches. He's not getting no yards. For real, for real.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game for them to try and snatch victory.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now we give right side.
No, bad.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Watson.
They fucked me up, man. I did not tell Madden to come all the way up like that.
Charles Clay, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from
some shit,
taking
bruh.
the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Okay.
A very important extra point.
Madden made me miss 2 field goals. Madden gave you 21 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm at the house this jump.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Bro, stop playing with me, cuz.
And the Chargers are going to retake the
Stop
lead.
playing with me, bro.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run there here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. To throw is Stafford.
I thought Tyreek Hill was square, was circle, bruh. I thought he was circle. He was square. Oh man, that's what I was throwing. That's what I was throwing it to. I was throwing it with Tyreek, man. I looked at this shit and all. Way Madden. If he run the ball, you're not winning this game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, and at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it? It's really not.
Oh my goodness, bro! Look at the cheese, Hey, cuz, my nigga clearly jumped in front of the ball for the pick, fool. Alright, bro. That's what I fool.
To make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now it's Watson.
Why he ain't pick it all? I'm standing right there. He do. You track. Oh my gosh. Who's 35? Who's? What would that matter for?
The Charger drive about to get going. Now it's Stafford. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Stafford now to throw.
They're done, bro. They just this was a whole Madden game, fool.
Trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to
might have pass interference.
This is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Bruh.
From the 32 now.
He really some shit, bruh. Madden gave you 14.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And only able to get 2 here.
Throw the ball, make it interesting.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Raiders going to use
You're not scoring unless you throw the ball.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks
but they're
up
about
the
to cheese now.
Yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He's trying to score. Yeah, he's playing like a...
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now here comes
because you doing dumb shit, fool.
As they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
He about to scramble.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are